Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm S2F Gaming and welcome to the brand new series. This is Green Hell, and personally I am really excited to bring this game to the channel. I know it's a little bit different than what I traditionally do. I mainly cover Ark Survival Evolved content, but I have been playing this game in my spare time and have been absolutely loving it. So much so that I wanted to make a series about it. So today we are going to be jumping into the single player story mode. Now I will mention single player does have a couple of other modes. There is a survival mode and apparently there's challenges too. So once we get through the story mode, guys, if you're enjoying the Green Hell content and you want to see more of it, who knows, maybe we'll jump into a survival series, maybe we'll take on some of these challenges, we'll see when we get to that point. The difficulty level for this series will be Welcome to the Jungle, which is a balanced survival experience, and it's recommended for all players. Now, if you guys are playing alongside of me, and personally you have never played this game before, yeah, do Welcome to the Jungle. Don't do Walk in the Park, that's a peaceful mode, so you're not really going to have any issues. That's pretty much just if you want to check out the entire landscape, and also if you want to like experiment with the building mechanics. If you're experienced in this game, you played this mode multiple times, maybe King of the Jungle or Green Hell is going to work out better for you, with these being higher difficulties. But personally, I have been playing on my own spare time under Welcome to the Jungle difficulty, and it is very difficult for me. I have died multiple times, so we're going to be doing Welcome to the Jungle. Now, before we actually get into it, guys, I do want to go over a few things and get a few things out there before we get the series underway. So first things first, I will mention, like I said, I have played a little bit of the story mode. I kind of know pretty much what we learned in the tutorial, which will be a little bit later in this episode. That's kind of how much I know of the story, and I'm already immersed. But apparently the story is absolutely amazing. It gets absolutely crazy. There are multiple endings. There's a good ending. There's a bad ending. Long story short, guys, what I'm getting at is, please no spoilers in the comments below. I'm really excited to jump through this whole thing. I'm really excited to see where the story takes us. Don't be that person. Don't ruin the experience by adding and putting spoilers in the comments. That's all I ask. Now, the second thing I do want to mention is, mainly, I try to keep my content curse-free, no profanity, stuff like that, because I do know that families do watch this channel, and I do that out of respect for them. But at the same time, this game, I will let you know up front, there will be cursing involved, and whether that's through cutscenes, my character curses at random times, and personally, this game is a very scary game. There's going to be a lot of jump scares. There's people after us. There's animals that can attack us at any point. It's going to slip out, especially with just reactionary situations. So if you guys aren't a fan of me cursing and stuff like that, I will say right now, this series might not be the series for you. It is what it is. I'm just getting it all out there now, so we're all on the same page here. Last but not least, for today's episode, this will be deemed as episode 0 because we will be going through the entire tutorial, which we will learn a lot of the story. We'll learn kind of why we're here and what ends up happening, along with learning the actual mechanics controls of the game. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking. Personally, I'll kind of throw my 2 cents in here and there, but I'm mainly going to let the cutscenes play out. I'm going to let the characters speak so we can all get immersed into the story. So let's get into it. Overall, I hope you guys enjoy the Green Hell experience. Make sure to smash that like button if you're enjoying my content. And on top of that, guys, if you're enjoying everything I'm doing, if you're enjoying my Ark content, if you're enjoying my Green Hell content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. That's all I gotta say right now. I'll see you guys in the game. Welcome to Green Hell. Let's get started. Alright, here we go, guys. Day number 1.
Okay. I'm here.
Hey! I made it!
Is everything all right?
Yeah! You can come up!
You do know you have the walkie-talkie, right?
Alright, first part of the tutorial, we get to learn to use the walkie-talkie. So my controls are all going to be Xbox specifically. If you're playing on PC, controls will be a little bit different. But if you are playing on console, up on your D-pad is going to actually bring up the walkie-talkie, and to select dialogue, you press X.
You can come up.
go ahead. I need to find something in my backpack.
What exactly? The gear should already be at the camp.
You will know when the time comes. Patience.
Very well. You can catch up, yes? The path leads through that canyon.
I know.
Alright, so now we get to walk around. It looks like we have to find the camp. And I gotta say, this game looks absolutely gorgeous overall. Really excited to jump into this one. So all we gotta do is follow this little path here. We get to say hello to some iguanas, it looks like. And we have a little more dialogue. So let's get into that. Have you tied down the boat?
Oh, have you tied down the boat?
See. Jake, I know this might sound stupid under the circumstances, but I am glad we came back here.
Yeah, I feel you. The place is beautiful. Still,
we can't forget what we came here for in the first place, I know. But as soon as we're settled in, I am off to the Jawahuaca village. And what if they will not speak to us?
come on, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You're a phenomenal interpreter. If anyone can communicate with them, it's you.
Good thing I have an anthropologist at hand, Dr. Higgins.
Alright, so it looks like I was a little ahead of the tutorial there, but it looks like we actually found camp. So let's just already tell her that we found the tent, and we can
Is everything
continue.
all right?
The camp looks impressive. They put up a tent for us. Looks like everything's ready. Soul Trail always delivers. At first glance, it looks like we have everything we might need.
Perfecto.
Alright, already on day number 2.
Well, that's everything. We're officially settled in.
You know what that means, don't you?
I remember the agreement, but maybe we should reconsider this. I'm not sure it's the best idea for you to visit them alone.
Cariño, you know I have to do this. It's the only way to make them talk. Oh, don't worry. It'll be all right. Better pick up some wood. Let's have a romantic dinner.
Romantic canned beans.
Use your imagination.
Alright, so it looks like our next task here is to choose a place for a small fire. So what we're actually going to do here is head to your notebook. It should come up with a small fire. Press select, and basically we just get to place this wherever we want. So this looks like a perfect spot. Let's get that on down. Looks like we need to collect small sticks and regular sticks. Now for the tutorial, they give you a machete, but of course, once the tutorial ends, we're gonna lose this, obviously. So let's go ahead and start chopping down trees, and I'm gonna stop cutting them off.
You brought everything?
Yeah, everything the porters left. Why? Is anything missing?
I'm not sure yet, but it feels that way.
Alright, so I've got all the small sticks and the big sticks that we need, so let's head on over here and build ourselves a fire. Now, she did mention that there are a couple of bags missing, so we'll have to see what that entails in a little bit.
Well, looks like everything's ready. Mia, can you bring me a lighter?
Remember when I mentioned we seemed to be lacking some equipment?
Don't tell me.
Yeah, we have no fire.
Not a single lighter, nor box of matches. We ordered both. Did you check everywhere?
I did. You need to do it the old-fashioned way.
Well, not the best start of the expedition.
I gotta say, I'm definitely sensing some sarcasm from Mia. That's all I'm gonna say, but let's kind of continue here. So let's go into our notebook. We have just learned the hand drill. Now, in order to make the hand drill, we need a stick or a plank and a small stick. So let's see if we can actually craft that. We have a plank and we have a small stick. Perfect. So let's make ourselves a hand drill. And I believe we already picked up...
dry.
Yes, we already picked up the bird's nest, which is going to be our tinder, in order to make the fire. So let's jump into the backpack here. Hand drill, use, and let's make ourselves a fire.
Bitch!
Oh, Mia! The fire is burning.
Coming. Give me a minute.
How do you do it?
What?
You seem so calm.
I know I'm going to be cutting them off a little bit when
I don't know
talking
how
right
to
now, but I
explain
gotta
it,
say
but
that I love the effect
strangely,
of the
it
fire.
feels
It's
safer
like
here than
it's like
there.
almost like a mirage.
I
Like
don't
you can't
know.
fully see her,
Jaguars, venomous spiders, and
but at the
snakes.
same time, I don't know.
Let's not
It
forget
just
the
it
scorpions.
looks really cool. I really
A
like
mere
that
ant's
concept.
bite hurts like hell.
I am well aware of that. But still, we have a chance to achieve something. Make a difference. At home, all we could have done was be helpless and wait. I prefer the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. I'm optimistic. If we're gonna find answers, hell, it'll be here. This time we need to pay attention to the slightest details. Last time I must have missed something.
Last time, you were only making general observations. This time, we have a specific goal.
Nonetheless, I'm a bit worried about you meeting the Yabawaka.
Everything will be fine. I need to go alone. We already agreed that's the only way. Besides, they don't seem to like you.
They don't seem to like outsiders. They shot arrows at a military chopper.
Hard to blame them. Since you published your book, they've been under siege by the media, scientists, doctors. The World Health Alliance established a medical camp and probably performed research, violating the tribe's taboos. But I will convince them. I have to.
All right, moving on to day number 3. Alright, so let's unpack that for a second. So long story short, it seems like that we've been here before. I believe my name is Jake Higgins. My wife or girlfriend's name is Mia. I assume Mia Higgins, so I would assume married. We'd have to kind of figure that out. But anyways, we are here looking for a specific tribe, I believe, called the Yabawaka. They don't seem to like me, which is why Mia has to go on her own to find this tribe. Why are we looking for them? No idea, but long story short, like she mentioned, the only way for us to actually meet them and see them is for her to go out and do this herself. So let's see what we need to do here. I believe there's like a, yep, there's a little note. Perfect. All right, so I'm at village. Okay, let's start this over. I'm at village. Call me with radio when you wake up. There's a little gift for you. Love, Mia. So first things first, when Mia gets back to camp, we are going to be having a bit of a grammar and English lesson because this is an absolute mess. But anyways, okay, let's call her and see what's up.
Hello? Mia?
Hey, sleepyhead. Finally up?
You left already? Why didn't you wake me up?
You know I hate farewells.
Well, I was hoping we'd have breakfast together. You surprised me, that's all.
Admit it. You thought I forgot your birthday, didn't you? Well, I didn't.
Alright, so it looks like she got us a watch for our birthday. Even though she left camp without saying goodbye or anything, but I guess we can get over that.
Exactly what I wanted. It even has solar batteries.
And a macro element scanner. Check yourself to see if you're not missing any. We've been here only a few days, but stress can wear you out.
Tell me about it.
Alright, so hold RB to look at your smartwatch and check the status of your basic needs. So let's have a quick look here. So we are a little bit down in the red category. There's also a green category, a yellow category, and a blue category. So let's head over to our notebook and see what that exactly means. Let's pull up the notebook a second time. There we go. So macro elements. Nuts are the best source of fats, so green is fats. Fruits are the best source of carbs, so carbs are yellow. Meat is the best source of protein, so red is protein. And finally, always drink safe or boiled water. Drinking unsafe water may lead to parasitic infection. Blue is going to be water. Okay, so we got to look around base to see if we can find something nutritious like this protein bar here. Now, I don't know. I don't think any of this stuff carries over to the main playthrough, but we might as well grab all the protein bars that are here just in case. Let's also eat that, and then we can see our macro elements and everything go up. So let's grab the first one and eat that. So it gives us 2 carbs and 30 proteins. Now, what's really nice is if you look at the rest of these protein bars, now it'll show you the effects of consumption as opposed to before, where it showed effects of consumption unknown. Now that we know what it gives us, it will tell us all the time what this specific item gives us, which is actually pretty cool. I really like that concept. Let's check our macro elements, and it looks like we are all good to go. So let's, let's continue the dialogue here.
Well rested and well fed.
Perfect. And keep it that way. We need that brain of yours working at peak performance.
I'll try to take good care of it. Have you found them yet?
See. And as expected, they don't want to talk. They behave as if I am not here.
But they haven't driven you away. That's a good sign. You need to convince them that you're one of them.
Agreed. That seems to be the right course of action. I will sleep on the edge of the village and only eat what I can find.
Alright, yeah, be careful. I don't understand that, because if she already found the camp, right? Why wouldn't she just come back here for the night and then just go back and forth? Why does she have to sleep on the outside of the camp? I don't understand.
Just be careful, please.
I will. But if I am to live like them, we can't be talking so often.
You're right. They're suspicious of technology.
If anything goes wrong, I'll leave the village and get you on the radio. Otherwise, you can assume everything is just fine and there is no need to worry.
All right. Let's focus on the goal. I'll be focusing on indexing new plant species. I think I saw a few new specimens around here.
Alright, so looking at our tasks, we need to check the cork board. Now, there are a few other notes and everything around here. There's an audio recorder. We have all those notes to go through, and I think there's another, like, 1 or 2 over here to work with. Personally, I want to go through all the notes with you guys. I want to get fully immersed in this, and I know if you guys have never played Green Hell, if you guys have never seen a Green Hell playthrough, you guys are going to want to get immersed too. So we're going to read everything. So let's get started here. Vine of the Soul. Gotta love that I just did that whole rant, and the first word that I see, I cannot pronounce. What the hell is that? HY, so like hyena, so ayahuasca? Ayahuasca gourd. Okay. Wait. Let's zoom in on that for a second. Ayahuasca is spelled one way on the picture, and ayahuasca is spelled another way in the notes. So, okay, anyways. Yeah, I think ayahuasca sounds fine. I think that's, yeah. You guys can let me know in the comments if I'm saying it right or not. But anyways, ayahuasca is to be taken only in the presence of a shaman who also serves as a guide. The effect of the psychedelic substances usually lasts several hours. In that time, the participants of the ceremony experience a spiritual revelation. Okay, so you kind of go on a trip a bit. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's listen to the recorder and see what we get from this.
So, I'm on the expedition with my wife, Mia. Hey, Mia. Hey, Mia. Say hello.
Oh, hello.
And I already regret this.
So, we can start working right away. I'll focus on indexing new plant species, and Mia, can you explain what you're gonna do?
Well, I'm going to meet the Jabberwock tomorrow.
I'm worried, you know.
Of course you are. But I'm ready, don't you think?
I believe so, but it's still dangerous.
I know, honey. Don't worry.
Okay, that's all for now. It was
Mia?
and Jake Higgins, day 1.
Yep, complete waste of time. Okay, let's continue here. Let's look at the board. Hopefully we get some better stuff here. So the Lost Tribe. We have a picture of a Shibono, and we have a picture of hunters. This is their land, their heritage, as it has been for thousands of years. Everyone who comes here needs to respect this. It's been 3 years since we saw them last. Okay, so confirmed. We've seen them, we've met them multiple times, so at least we have that part of the story figured out. They often react with fear to the unknown. It's crazy, but we really need their help. Our entire plan depends on it. And this was kind of touched upon before, too. We don't know what the plan is, but it seems to involve this tribe specifically. Moving on, we have the rainforest mammals. Harmless, behind all the danger, there is still so much beauty within this jungle. We have a picture, or at least a portrait, of a capybara, an armadillo, and we have a picture of a tapir, I think is the correct way of saying that. Many small mammals are a food source for the indigenous locals. Rich in proteins and fats, they are a great complement to fruits and vegetables. So, I'm going to assume we're going to have to kill this stuff along the way at some point. So, moving on. Dart frog. Don't touch it. This deadliest amphibian on the planet is completely harmless for the natives thanks to the Cambo ritual. South American tribes catch a living frog to extract the poison, then they puncture burned children's skins with small doses of frog poison until they become immune to it. Oh my god, that's absolutely nuts. Okay, alright, moving on. Tobacco plant leaves are great for healing venom bites, but what else can they heal? I saw this plant on the north side of the camp. After climbing a rock, there are plenty of them. It's a good place to start, and it looks like we were supposed to read that note, because now it says go north and find a tobacco plant, but we're going to continue with our notes here. Okay, the Yabawaka. Yeah, I think she said Yabawaka, so we're going to go with that. Yabawaka. Living in the deep interior of the Amazon, the Yabawaka is one of about 80 lost tribes. Due to a fear of modern and cruel world, they mostly remain isolated. Will they welcome us? They are the key and the only lead as to why we're here. So again, kind of hinting that we need their help. For what? Who knows? We'll figure that out at a later point, I guess. Are there any more notes back here or anything like that? Alright, nothing here. We got a fan. Got a little bit of food. Got a little bit of leftovers, it looks like. We have our note, which we already read. Incredible grammar, by the way. Looks like we have a note here. So, skull-painted warriors. Mysterious painted warriors appeared yesterday on the riverbank as we floated by. Who are they? Our friends, the Yabawaka, seem to be afraid to talk about them. Okay, so these are probably bad guys. Let's put it that way. Alright, and we got a poster. Looks like we were looking at the different layers of the rainforest. So the emergent layer, the canopy layer, the understory, and undergrowth. Okay. I think we covered everything in the actual house, so let's go over to our smartwatch here. You can click left or right to change all the options on the watch. So we have the macro element, we have a compass, and we have the time. So go north and find a tobacco plant. So let's kind of follow this path, and we should find a tobacco plant or two. Alright, yep, sure enough, there's the rope. I think it was mentioned in there that we had to climb a rope to find them, so let's go up and, yeah, we'll see a tobacco plant or two. Okay, or we'll just fall.
Oh, fuck me. Mia, I know I was supposed to not call, but a line snapped and I fell down a good 30 feet.
Oh, come on, that's not 30 feet.
Are you okay?
I'm not sure.
Come on, dude, stop being a baby.
Hold on. I'll walk away a bit so they can't hear you. Let me know once you have checked yourself.
Alright, so now we get another part of the tutorial, inspect. Okay, so now we get to inspect our limbs just to check for abrasions, scratches, and all that fun stuff. So nothing on the leg, nothing on the one arm, nothing on the other leg, and yep, there it is.
That's
okay.
definitely not good.
Oh, come on, it's just a scratch. We're fine. That's not 30 feet. Yeah, that I'll disagree with. I don't think that's 30 feet, but who knows, whatever.
It's alright. Nothing's broken. Just scratches and bruises. Nothing to worry about.
In the jungle, every scratch can be dangerous. You need to patch everything up. Do you remember how to do it?
Alright, for the sake of the tutorial, we have no idea.
Can't say that I remember.
Look for Molineria. It has long leaves without any markings and is surrounded by yellow flowers.
Okay, I'll go look for it.
You should have it in your notepad. Call me when you've treated your wound.
Roger that. Over and out.
Alright, so we're going to be looking for this Molinara plant or something, but what we can do is we can go to our book here and have a nice little picture of it. Now, picture's not the best, but to give you an idea, we're looking at green plants, yellow flowers, essentially, and that's what we're going to use as kind of our little wrap. Now, I believe there's one. Yep, this is exactly what we're looking for. It's this guy right here. So let's go ahead. Let's take our machete and kind of just chop this on up. And there we go. Sweet. So let's go to craft. Go back to the leaf, craft, and make a leaf bandage. And I gotta say, this is actually a really cool concept that they do in here. As you're inspecting, so let's go over to that limb specifically. Now that we found our scratch, we can actually access the backpack and insert the leaf bandage, and it does like a nice little animation of him rolling it up and everything like that, and you can see we're kind of patched up, which is really cool. Now we have a little bit more dialogue, so let's keep going.
Here I am, all wrapped up nicely.
Does it hurt?
Again, with the sarcasm. Does it hurt? Like, oh, you big baby. But again, we just said that that was 30 feet. That was not 30 feet, so maybe we are a big baby. I don't know. I'm going to say not much, because it shouldn't hurt much.
Good. Hopefully, it will heal fast.
So, how are you doing?
I'll be initiated in a few days.
You just got there.
I am optimistic. I expect to be treated as one of their own after that, and I should be able to ask some questions then.
So she just got there, and she's being initiated right away.
Some elders are opposed to this, though. Luckily,
Okay.
Chief Kuini is on my side.
Why are they opposed?
I think they were divided even before I joined them. The chief wanted to approach the World Health Alliance peacefully, but a few of the elders insisted on fighting. Now, the Yabahuaca basically have two factions.
Sounds dangerous, Mia. Be careful.
I'm not in any danger. Told you,
I
I'm
wonder
optimistic.
if the skull-painted warriors are like the other faction, basically. All right, we're at day 32.
Jake, please come in. Jake, I need you here. Jake, please. Please answer me.
Mia? What happened? Mia, speak to me. Mia! What the hell's going on over
So
there?
clearly, oh my god, I tried to wait till the content was done and then I could talk, and of course I interrupt the guy, but clearly shit has hit the fan, which we all kind of knew. We assumed this would happen. Now we have to go find Mia, so let's go see what happened.